You know, the beginning of a new month already. It feels like this year is flying by. Hello there, my Purple Banditos, and welcome back to some more Let's Play Pokemon Glazed. I'm PurpleRodri. Today, we're going to continue here from Milkshake Swamp and hopefully make our way to the next town, which we should be able to get to without too much trouble. Now, I've received a lot of tips from you guys, so once again, thank you for that. Make sure you guys give this video a like. It's much appreciated. Now, let's keep on trekking through. As you guys can see, I've actually done a little bit of training, so Gilligan is now level 12. I believe Lanky is about level 13, and then we have Cheeky over there just kind of hanging out, you know, doing its thing. So I didn't completely go overboard on the training with these guys, but I gave them, you know, a couple levels to make sure that they could hold their own here in this forest. So we have Cheeky at 11, Lanky's 13, Gilligan at 12. The movesets haven't changed too much as of now, so let's keep on going through here. Now, yeah, I'm not gonna go through that path. Heck nah! Whenever I see that poison ivy, there is no chance I'm going through that. Alright, where exactly is it we need to go, though? This guy is apparently looking for ancient relics or something that appeared here long ago. Now, let's see. Now, okay, this is the last trainer before making our way out of here. So this is the one that you guys told me we had to battle. Now, I know some of you guys wanted me to run through the poison ivy, but come on, guys. Do you really want our Pokemon to be getting KO'd like that? Now, you know, I've been thinking a lot about this recently. It's the Pokemon 20th anniversary, right? It's kind of crazy to think about that Pokemon has been around for that long. It's really brought back a lot of memories to me. I've been thinking so much about it because I feel like Pokemon is such a big part of my life, and I'm gonna go ahead and guess that it is for you guys too. You know, Pokemon is just such a part of me now. It's become, you know, part of who I am. Pokemon is just, you know, a part of life, and it's really great that we've had it around for so long. I actually remember the first time I saw Pokemon. So I'm gonna hit you guys with some of these little things here. The first time I saw Pokemon was back here in El Salvador. I was probably like 4 years old or something of that sort, and I remember I was really into Dragon Ball Z at the time, so I was like super into Dragon Ball Z. I feel like everyone was around that time, and you know, everybody used to like love, like, you know, pretending they were like Super Saiyans and stuff like that. And I remember one time after watching Dragon Ball Z, I just left the TV on, you know, and then I saw this weird show, and I was like, Pokemon, what is this? And I remember watching it, and I saw like these weird little creatures, and then this guy like grabbing a Pokeball and like throwing it. And I was like, what is this? This makes no sense. I was like, this can't top Dragon Ball Z, because I was so into Dragon Ball Z at the time. You know, it wasn't until a bit later that I really started getting into Pokemon, and I would have to say it was probably when I got my first game. Now, the first time I actually got a Pokemon game, this is actually a pretty cool story. Now, I think I was I don't remember. I was in elementary school for sure, and I had a friend, and I remember, you know, he was telling me how he had this Game Boy Color and a couple games, and he didn't really want them anymore. And I was like, okay, I'll take a Game Boy Color anytime. Also, with that, Lanky is evolving, so pretty freaking cool. Let's go ahead and see this first. This is actually really, really nice. I'm kind of happy that Lanky's gonna be a couple levels above everybody right now going into the first gym. Well, not against, you know, the people we're going to be going up against, but at least compared to our teammates. With that, guys, congratulations. Our Lanky evolved into Monferno, so very cool. We now have a Monferno to run around with us, and it's gonna go ahead and learn Mach Punch. I'm gonna go forget Leer. And there's no point for us to have Leer now that we have Mach Punch. That is such a cool move. As I was saying, though, since we can continue out of here now that we pretty much finished everything that we have to do in Milkshake Swamp, I had this friend, you know, who was telling me about his Game Boy Color and how he didn't really want it anymore. So I moved in on that. I was like, yo, let me buy it off of you. And wait, what did she just give us? Moo Moo Milk? Nice. So then I ended up buying a Game Boy Color with Pokemon Yellow. It had like Centipede, Bug's Life, and I bought it all for like 10 bucks. And then I remember like rushing home, and I actually don't think Pokemon was the first one I put in. It probably must have been something else. I can't remember which the first game was that I played. So then I popped in Pokemon Yellow. I still remember the nostalgia that hits you when you hear like that screechy, terrible Pika Pika sound, because it was just so bad back then on the Game Boy Color. And, you know, immediately I fell in love. I fell in love with Pokemon and the adventure and all of it. And I remember just staying up so late at night playing it, even though back then, you know, we didn't have these cool, like, backlights. We just had to, like, you know, put lamps up, and it was a struggle back then. And regardless, I would still do it. and it was just so great, you know, playing through Pokemon Yellow. It was honestly such a good feeling, and it really did make me feel like a Pokemon trainer, and ever since then, I fell in love with Pokemon, and here we are now, you know, still playing Pokemon to this day. So I think it's always cool to take a look back, especially during this Pokemon 20th anniversary, at where it all began for us, because I feel like every single one of us has a different little tale of how we got into Pokemon, and I think it's really cool to hear about that. So with that, guys, we have made it through Oceanview Park, and we have arrived in... what is this place? Maybe this is Oceanview Park? Hey, Nurse Joy, how's it going? Yeah, you like my Pokemon? You see my Monferno is evolving? Yeah, you see that? You like that? No, I'm not lanky. Why do they keep going? All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get out of here. With that, guys, let's continue going. Now, I know from the suggestions and tips that you guys gave me that there's going to be a gym located here, but I'm pretty sure you guys know how gym leaders go. We're probably gonna have to do a little something else before going into the gym. So this is Oceanview Bed and Breakfast. I guess they have a lot of different little houses here. This is actually pretty big for one of the first you know, towns in this game. I'm kind of surprised. Most of the cities aren't this huge, I guess, you know, until a little bit later on. Look at this guy. He's like, Ted, is the ocean beautiful? Not as beautiful as you, my dear. I'm gonna have to use that one on Nurse Joy. You know, Ted, that dude's got some lines. All right, so what is this? Here you can sail the 7 seas, a Serenity ticket for 500. I do not have enough Poké Dollars for a Serenity ticket right now. I'm guessing we'll probably have to use that later on, probably to travel across this place. Who knows? There's probably a lot going on. All right, let's see what we got here then. Ooh, who's this guy though? The gym is definitely up there. The dock is down here. I just want to make sure I look around and take everything in these towns. I don't want to, you know, bypass something important. All right, with that, we have made it to Oceanview City's gym to take on its leader, Sparky, the stunning mechanic. Oh, hello. I usually give advice to trainers challenging this gym, but the gym is closed right now. The leader said he heard of commotion in the old power plant. Ooh, okay, so apparently there's a commotion in the power plant. And you know what? What better place for us to go than when there's a commotion, you know? If you guys hear a commotion, you just gotta go there. I don't know why, but it seems like all these little 10-year-old Pokemon trainers, they love just chasing trouble. You know, this guy could literally be like, all right, well, I'm just gonna take a nap in the Pokemon Center and wish them luck. But he just goes in there and starts chasing down whoever is in. All right, with that, though, it looks like there are vandals in the power plant. So let's go ahead and make... What is he writing on that wall? Alright, I don't know, but those letters, they don't look like good letters to me. That's all I gotta say to you guys. Alright, let's go ahead and take this guy on then. I think that's pretty cool. As I was saying though, you know, that was when I first got Pokemon Yellow, and the funny thing is, I don't know what it was with my classmates in elementary school trying to sell all their games. I don't know. Somehow, you know, people wanted a couple bucks in elementary school, and it was funny too because I had another friend who was also really into Pokemon, and we became really good friends because of it, because I was playing through Pokemon Yellow, and, you know, he was playing, I believe, Pokemon Red or Blue or one of those at the time, and we would just, like, you know, just talk about it in class, and it was really cool. And then I remember I was like, oh, man, like, Pokemon Blue, like, what the fudge? Like, dude, you want to let me, like, get that? And, you know, I ended up buying it off of him for, like, $5. And here's the funny part, right? Here's the funny part. He's like, I'm gonna make you a deal, man. I'll sell it to you for $5. And like, you know, and I'll write down the instructions on how to catch Mew. And I was like, oh my goodness, this guy is giving me the bargain of a lifetime. He's telling me how to catch Mew. Oh my goodness. He wrote down on this piece of paper like, all right, man, once you get to the SS and surf to the left, it'll be hiding behind the truck. And, you know, we all know that's not really true, but as a kid, I, like, fell for it. I tried everything. I was like, yep, I need to get to that truck. I need to get to Mew. That's what this guy told me. And then the cartridge he actually sold me ended up being really janky because, like, the battery was out, so, like, it would never save any of the data. So it ended up that I had to, like, beat it, and then it would randomly just reset my cartridge, and I would just have to play through it again. So it was just like that, but I thought it was pretty funny. I thought that was a really good story that I could share with you guys, because I feel like we've all had those types of friends at one point or another. You know, those sleazy friends that are sitting here, like, you know, telling you, like, oh yeah, man, you go in there, you find that Mew. And as kids, we're gonna believe that, you know? We're gonna do what we can to catch a Mew, a legendary like that. Especially back then when Mew was such a freaking big deal. It was, you know, insane to even think about having a Mew. Alright, let's see what's coming up though. The Poochyena, these are so simple so far, but I feel like a couple of Pokemon of ours have took quite a beating, so I probably should head to the Pokemon Center and just heal them up a little bit. Cheeky grew to level 13, Lanky gained some XP. Alright, we defeated Youngster Harry, so very nice, guys. That was actually quite simple. Now, as I said, oh man, I am poisoned. Mother fudger. I feel like our Pokemon are just getting, like, chased down by the poison, by the paralysis. We're getting hit by everything here on the... I can't even run away from this. What the fudge? He's gonna go ahead and KO me. Oh my goodness. Like, look at that. We're losing Pokemon left and right here. I don't even know. Let's go ahead and knock this guy out, though. Come on out, Lanky. Just take out this Electrike so we can keep on going here in this power plant. All right, I'm going to go for the Ember, though. I also rearranged, you know, a couple moves, as you guys might have noticed. I feel like it's just easier to do that. I haven't done it in the past, and I just started realizing, I was like, why don't I just go ahead and put it, like, Ember as the first one, if that's the one I'm using the most? With that, though, I'm going to go heal up our Pokemon, and I'll be back. Alright guys, so we're back here. That kid's writing who knows what on the wall. Let's keep on exploring in this place though. It looks like there are a lot of vandals here, a lot of people vandalizing this place. I wonder if we actually have to beat all of them, or if they're just, you know, something that you can decide to take on. As I told you guys though, you know, I would rather get all the XP that we can, because this has turned out to be a pretty hard game already. I've played a lot of difficult games. I'd say the most difficult Pokemon game that I probably played, I'd have to think about that. I've played a couple, I would say, that have been pretty difficult, but this one so far has been just a little bit tricky because I don't know anything about it. Whenever I go into these Pokemon games that I don't know anything about, it's just like, you know, just hoping that you're heading the right direction and that you don't mess up that much. Let's take down this Krogunk, though. This should be pretty easy to take down this guy. All right, come on, Krogunk. Seriously, dude? How about you just let me, like, take you down? Also, I know that you guys have been telling me to train up Gilligan, so that is something that I'm planning on doing. Now, I don't want to, like, overtrain our Pokemon too much, you know, so I'm just gonna try to keep them all on a pretty even, you know, plane, just, you know, even field, and just make sure that everybody stays at a pretty good balance level, because I don't want to be just, like, you know, trucking out gyms, and holy crap, an Elekid. Okay, I was not expecting that. If anything, I was expecting like a Pikachu in here. But you know what, guys? I actually really like Elekid. Oh, wow, he just KO'd my Gilligan. What is up with Gilligan getting KO'd? What is this, Gilligan? Just stand up for yourself. All right, I'm going to go ahead and send out Cheeky because Lanky would end up KOing this Pokemon. And, guys, I want to catch the Elekid, so I do want to add this Pokemon to our team. I think Elekid's fantastic. I've never really used an Elekid before, and I love the way they look. I love the evolutionary line. I think it's really cool. I think they're just really cool-looking Pokemon, you know? Having an Elekid with Thunder Punch, you know, it's great. So I'm going to go ahead and go after that. Ooh, okay. Let's start throwing the Pokeballs. And here we go, guys. This is the toughest part. Hoping that these little level 9 Pokemon will actually stay inside of the Pokeballs. I don't know what it is, but these, like, low-level Pokemon have been giving me some serious trouble. I've had times where, like, I'll just catch legendaries with, like, you know, just, like, one Ultra Ball or something. These ones are even a little bit tougher. This Elekid is not wanting to stay. Hopefully, I don't run out of Pokeballs here, too. That would kind of suck, because we're a little bit low on Pokecash. You know, we haven't had any battles that have been too strong yet, so we haven't received that much Pokecash. Let's go ahead and throw the Pokeball, then. Hopefully, that will make it so we can catch this guy. Mother fudge, man. All right, dude. Come on, Elekid. Wow, this guy's actually pretty strong, too. The fact that he's, like, taking down Cheeky, that's actually pretty good. I'm kind of surprised. That's good. That's the type of Pokemon that I want on our team. One that really puts up a battle. And with that, guys, gotcha. Elekid was caught. So there we have it, guys. We got ourselves an Elekid. And this is going to be fantastic. Having an electric type. Elekid, the electric Pokemon, if it touches metal and discharges the electricity it has stored in its body, an Elekid begins swinging its arms in circles to recharge itself. So, let's go ahead and give this guy a nickname. Now, what should I nickname an Elekid? To nickname an Elekid, what should it be? Okay, guys, so I came up with a pretty good nickname for the Elekid. I'll go ahead and explain it to you guys once I put it down. So let's go ahead and call this Elekid Cranky. So with that, guys, Cranky has been added to our team. Now, here's the funny thing. We have Lanky, who, you know, has Mach Punch. So then we have Lanky Kong, and then we have Cranky, who has Thunder Punch, and you could kind of call it Cranky Kong in a way. Even though it's not a monkey, I think it's still kind of cool to have two Pokemon with punches with kind of similar names. Also, another thing is, some of you guys may know, I play a lot of League of Legends. I love League of Legends. And, you know, one of the champions I like the most, that I think is very, very troll, is Blitzcrank. So it's like this robot dude that runs around, you know, throwing electric shocks. So I think that's kind of fitting too. So, you know, kind of like a two-way nickname there for Cranky. Our Pokemon are a little bit beat up though, and we have another battle coming up. I'll probably have to heal our Pokemon up before continuing on. Let me give the XP share to Cranky though, since Cranky is a little bit behind in levels. Good thing we have a couple items here. All right, Cranky, let's go ahead and battle this guy then. I think we'll be good. What is this though? Okay, we probably shouldn't head up to this area yet. So yeah, let's go ahead and battle this guy. So here we go. Who is writing these words on the wall, man? Like, what are these kids doing? Why do they come into a power plant? That's the thing. Why is it that they choose a power plant to vandalize? I don't know. That just doesn't make sense. I mean, if you want to just cut off all the electricity, you know, personally, I like electricity. I think it's a great resource. So I don't understand why these guys would be in here just like destroying the power plant. Doesn't make much sense to me. All right, you know what? We've actually been going up against a lot of dark types. I'm kind of surprised, though. Maybe having Lanky as our starter was a really, really good choice for this adventure, because so far, Lanky, you know, trekked through Milkshake Swamp. That was pretty simple. We've been knocking out Pokemon here, so I feel like we made a really, really good choice. I actually like the fact that we're just going and just catching Pokemon, too. I think that's what it's all about, you know? Catch as many Pokemon as you can. I'm just gonna go ahead and catch any Pokemon that I like and any Pokemon that you guys like, because those are the Pokemon that I want to have on our team. With that, though, the Zorua has gone ahead and gone down. I'm gonna go ahead and heal up our Pokemon then, and we'll be finally able to make our way up those stairs. Alright, guys, so let's go ahead and make our way up the stairs then. And who is this guy? Who are you? It's dangerous here. Just look over there. See that Pikachu? It's managed to activate the power plant's turbines. Okay, so that's Red Scarf Pikachu. I can spot this Red Scarf Pikachu from a mile away. You need to get out of here. Why, dude? You're looking for the gym leader? Well, you found him. My name is Sparky, the Oceanview City gym leader. I've been getting a lot of easy challenges recently, so I need to know how strong you are. If you manage to beat that Pikachu, I'll battle you in my gym. Oh, awesome. Okay, so that's all we have to do is take down the Red Scarf Pikachu. Now, you guys know that Red Scarf Pikachu packed a pretty good punch last time, and let's see what we got. I'm gonna go ahead and put Gilligan up in front. Can we just, like, straight up challenge this guy? Or do I have to, like, turn off this electricity? I bet I do. A switch. Would you like to pull the switch? The switch is stuck. All right, let's go over here to the right, though. I bet you the switch is over here. They always place it, you know, at the end of the corridor. With that, though, we pulled the switch. The electricity is off. Woo! All right, are you guys ready to take on this little Pikachu? So here we go, guys. Once again.
Ah, damn it! I should have known it'd be you cut off the power. You who ruined my life and kicked me out of my home. I've been absorbing this electricity to level up, and now I'll teach you a lesson you'll never forget.
Okay, guys, here we go. Rodri versus RSP. Here we go, guys. Let's go ahead and take on Red Scarf Pikachu. Oh my goodness, this little guy's been training hard. All right, Pikachu's level 15. Okay, this is gonna be a bit of a tougher battle. I'm just gonna go ahead and go for the Mud Slap. Let's just start, like, Mud Slapping this little Pikachu around. It's kind of cool, though, that you can communicate with the Pikachu. I really, really like seeing that. The fact that the Pikachu is gonna talk crap to you before you battle it, I love that. I think that's awesome. It, you know, puts a little more emotion to battle against just some random Pokemon. I know that you guys have, you know, told me that eventually, you know, we'll hopefully get to catch this guy. So we'll have to see. It's almost like this Pikachu, in a way, is our rival, and I really like that. I've never seen a Pokemon be a rival before, so I really enjoy the fact that they put that into this game. Let's go ahead and send out Cheeky then. Cheeky also has Mud Slap, if you guys remember, so Cheeky will also be helpful with everything that's coming up. So let's go ahead and go for it. Yeah, let's go for the Mud Slap. Hopefully it'll do a lot of damage to this Pikachu, because I feel like with the gym that's coming up, it'd be really cool if Cheeky could also help out, because Gilligan, you know, we might have a tough time there if Gilligan can't pull through. Alright, guys, with that, we went for the Mud Slap. The Pikachu is very close to just, you know, freaking out on us. I bet you our dad would be terrified if he knew we were sitting here fighting this Pikachu that was chasing him around the forest. He'd be like, nah, you're coming back home. The Pikachu's like, oh, they're going crazy out there. All right, guys, we gained a bunch of XP.
I'm so freaking tired of you ruining my dreams. Believe me, I will have my revenge on you.
That is actually really terrifying for a Pikachu.
Huh, you actually did it. Well, a deal's a deal, and you upheld your end. I'll be at my gym now. Can't wait to battle ya.
All right, dude, see you later. With that, we met Sparky, and very cool. So I guess we have finished up what we needed to do here in the power plant. And I'm not sure if these switches do anything, but it's worth giving them a try. You never know. They could, like, drop an item here that I would probably need later on. Who knows? With that, though, it doesn't seem like any of these switches are going to do anything. So let's go ahead and make our way out of here, then. I don't think I have an escape rope. I probably should have bought one so I could have, you know, ran out of here a little bit easier. But regardless of that, we can go ahead and head on out. I want to thank you guys once again, though. You know, all your tips and the comments you guys are leaving me have been fantastic. I love reading all your comments, guys. You know, I think it's been a really great experience just getting the chance to talk to you guys about everything, and it's just a lot of fun. You know, I've been having a really great time with this adventure, and I can't wait to see where it goes from here. Let me just keep running out of this place, though. Oh my goodness, I feel like, what, is everyone trying to battle us right now? Oh, okay, so they have a Magnemite in here. So it looks like they have a Magnemite and Elekid, a pretty good selection of electric types, if that's what you're looking for. I know that a lot of you guys told me that I should get an electric type, so I think Elekid was a really, really good choice. Elekid's an amazing Pokemon, and you know, once we get it evolved, it's gonna be even better. Wait till this Pokemon evolves. It's gonna be awesome. A Pikachu? Okay, so there you go. If you guys want a Pikachu and, you know, don't want to wait out for Red Scarf Pikachu, I guess there are also a lot of Pikachus in here. Pikachus are all over the place. What can I say? Are you serious? Oh, okay, it's an Elekid. I was like, if it's another Pikachu, they're just not letting me get out of this power plant. These guys just want to keep... Oh, if Gilligan gets KO'd again... I was about to say, if Gilligan gets KO'd again, this is not his place. Like, you know, this is not his favorite place to be. With that, though, guys, we have made it out of the power plant. So, next time, we will continue here in Oceanview City and take on Oceanview City's gym leader, Sparky. So, make sure you guys leave me some tips on what's coming up. Give this video a like. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode. Goodbye.